Hey friends, welcome to the Mama Diaries. It's me, Jen, and here we are with another week. Before we do a video, I just wanted to make a quick personal update. This last week I was really short on video time because my son is getting his 2-year molars in and he needed a lot of cuddle time with mom. We also had to make a couple trips to the doctor and everybody's fine, but that took lots of time. And then I started school on Tuesday, so super busy week. I will try to make more advanced videos so that we're not a week without videos anymore. I don't like that. It's not cool. That being said, welcome to the Mama Diaries. It's me, Jen, and we're going to talk today about all things fun, faith, fitness. Well, Trim Healthy Mama anyway. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my sweeteners this week because, oh boy, the theme of this last week for me has been freaking sweeteners. So I think I've talked to you guys about my preferred sweetener choice, which I like to get the Skinny Girl Stevia from Walmart. However, I go through a lot of it. It's a stevia erythritol blend, and I just use it in everything when I'm not using the Trim Healthy Mama stuff. I still haven't taken the time to place an order for my Trim Healthy Mama goods, which the plan is to do that sometime in the next week or two. But I can never get the time together to do it. So working on it, but I'm also learning about what's available to me locally. And it might help you, especially if you're aiming for no special ingredients or you don't want to pay the extra shipping or anything. I personally like to order from Trim Healthy Mama when I can because I really am so thankful for this program and I really want to make sure that Serene and Pearl benefit. Because seriously, this program has changed my freaking life. It has changed my life. I am a different person because of Trim Healthy Mama, and it is a good thing. That being said, emotional teary moment over. Sweeteners. So I was out of stevia, and I was out at our Kroger affiliate recently, and I picked up this. This is the New Naturals stevia, and I guess they mentioned it in the first book, and I guess they immediately changed their recipe really shortly afterward, which is why they started offering the sweeteners to begin with. But I used this. It wasn't too bad. It's not all gone. I'm kind of keeping it. There's maybe an eighth left, and I'm keeping it as a purse stevia because it's really nice to have that for work or if there's coffee or tea anywhere, just to have it on hand in a nice little squeezy bottle. So this week I have been wanting to do some more baking. I felt really discouraged with my Trim Healthy Mama journey. I wasn't losing as much weight as I wanted. I've been experiencing some emotional stuff going on too, and so I'm okay, well, I need to make sure I have on-plan treats handy so that if I want a brownie, I can have one for a snack instead of going, oh, I wish I could have a brownie someday. So that's really important, not to deprive yourself. So I went out and I did the smartest thing in the world, ladies. I bought Truvia. Yeah, I did. And I made a whole batch of the Trimtastic chocolate zucchini cake. And I kept tasting it and I was like, oh, this is wonderful. Oh my goodness. Why did I hate Truvia so much before? Do you see that? You can't really read it. It has sugar in it. It's the second ingredient, even before sugar. In fact, this is mostly sugar. So I gave the cupcakes to my son, and I felt really sad, and I was also angry because this was $6, and I was like, come on, and I thought it was such a good value because it was a blend, right? And it's over a pound. It's over a pound. Yeah, it's 1.5 pounds, and I was like, oh, this is the budget steal of the century. Why are people not posting about this? Yeah, because there is straight up white evil in here is what the deal is. There's just sugar in here and straight up plain old sugar. So I went back to the store later and I purchased some Pure. I gave Pure a chance a while ago and I was like, okay, I'm going to try it, see how it works, because you can get it at Walmart, and anything you can get at Walmart, I believe, is very accessible to people. So I really want to be doing some stuff with things that are just accessible to everybody, even if you can't go in the health food store or your husband's having a fit about going to the health food store. My husband definitely does. So I picked up some Pure, and I really like it. I actually had bought a box of the packets last summer, and I hated it because it didn't sweeten my stuff enough. Well, apparently I was just not getting the volume that I wanted, and I thought this was a pretty good value. It was about $7 for a full pound, so it's not terrible. And I figured, okay, why not give it a try? I like it so far. It's a stevia and erythritol blend, and there's no sugar in it at all. It also really is good for chocolate and coffee because it mellows out those really sharp flavors. So if you've been having trouble flavoring your coffee or your muffin in a mug or anything like that, maybe run down to Walmart and pick yourself up some Pure. I really liked that. And then let's talk about beverages. This week I have been really crushing on this stuff. This is, I think this is made locally, fairly locally. It's made in Everett, Washington, which is about 500 miles away from where I live. But I really like it. It's flavored water, and this one's pomegranate mango, and it does not have any sweeteners, any sodium. Like, there's just a bunch of big happy zeros on the back of this, and it tastes really good. I like to flavor it with a little sweetener, or sometimes I like to drink the lemon and lime plain. But, you know, you can also make your GGMS with it. It's just kind of fun, and they're super inexpensive. In our area, it's 88 cents a bottle, and I don't think you can beat that, really. And that's for 2 liters. So I feel kind of free to drink some of it anyway. And this is my sipper for the afternoon because I've been drinking a lot of sippers this week. One final thing I wanted to talk about is what I feel has been a major stumbling block in my Trim Healthy Mama journey. And that has been, get this, no or low carb sweetened drinks. So there's a bunch of them out there that are like personal choice items on THM. For example, you see a lot of the Buy 5, which I think doesn't have any carbs, or it has enough that it's like 1 carb per serving with the sugar alcohol. But a lot of people do, or I've heard of people drinking the Vitamin Water Zero and also the Sobe Life Water. Now, I personally have drunk my fair share of both of those things. And last week I was bored and I just read the back of the bottle on my Vitamin Water Zero, and I was like, oh my gosh, this has 4 carbs in it. I just crossed over because I had a, you know, pushing it S meal not an hour before, and I was like, I'm in crossover territory now with these 4 carbs that were there. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to have those unless I have an e-meal or I account for that as part of my carbohydrates, because I was totally shocked. Then it get like even crazier. So Sunday, I think I told you guys I work at a hospital. I love it there. And they stock in the cafeteria the Sobe Life Waters, the zero ones that we can have that are sweetened with erythritol. So I was like, well, I wonder how many carbs is in this, because there were carbs in the other one. You know, I'm almost wondering if this has been setting me back, because I have generally, when I'm working, 1 to 2 per weekend, and sometimes a little bit more if I'm having trouble getting my water in. But generally, throughout the week, with the Sobe Life Water, I have 2 to 4 of those a week, or I was having them. I looked at the back of several different varieties, and I was absolutely gobsmacked and floored to find that they have 7 or 8 or 9 grams of carbs. With, even though it's 0 calories, it has enough carbs to put you into a crossover or a cheat if you don't, if you're not paying attention, which I wasn't. I thought, oh, well, this has sugar alcohol in it. It must be blessed. We'll be fine. Honestly, ladies, I've started losing weight again when I've been specifically excluding those items from my diet. And I think that's what caused my stall. And it was a long stall. It was like 4 months. You know, I was a little mad. I'm like, I could be at goal weight already. But let's not beat ourselves up. I just wanted to share that because I thought, okay, this must be fine. This, you know, it's no fat, obviously. It's a fuel pull. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was totally shocked, you guys. Finally, I just wanted to do a quick weight loss report. I, last Friday, started a I started on the Trim Healthy Mama Challenge group, and they're doing like a 2-week challenge, and there's like exercise and smoothies or something. I don't know. I'm doing some of it, but I'm just trying to keep 100% on plan, and I am bribing myself with a reward for 2 weeks on plan. So I'm a week in, and I started at 134.4. I had gained a couple of ounces, and started at 134.4, and I am now, as of this morning, 132.8. So I've lost just under 2 pounds in a week, and that is super delightful, and I'm really happy about it. My overall goal is to be around 115, 110-ish. So I still have some to go, but I'm happy to report a loss this week. So woo woo! All right, so have a wonderful week, ladies, and enjoy your sweeteners. What sweeteners do you like best? Tell me below in the comments.